Hello, hi. I'm Ethan Van Sciver. It's Comic Artist Pro Secrets, and I don't know if people are going to be getting a link or a notification. I've already done. I think I've done 3 streams already today. So did you guys get notified? Did you get the link to this? I hope that you did. I'll wait for some more people to come in here. If you don't mind, share out the link to help other people who might not know that I'm streaming. So that they can come in and not miss the show as well. I mean, that's one thing that's kind of tough when you use up all your notifications before too long. It's good to be here. I just woke up like a couple of hours ago and came down to the basement where I'm kind of cleaning up down here and making it a little bit more of a family centered environment. The television spot is over there. We're going to bring a nice new sofa down here. Andrea showed me that Ava's turning 4 and she's learned to cheer. She's like, we are strong. It's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. And it's just awesome. I love my kids, absolutely love my kids. And this month or March, all of them have birthdays in March. So I'm broke in March. I'm absolutely broke in March. But all of them have birthdays. So they're all getting, they're all getting a year older. I'm gonna have a 4-year-old, a 13-year-old, and a 21-year-old. So we're running the gamut here. I'm definitely an old dad. So I woke up and I hadn't really checked Twitter. I poked in when I first woke up and I saw some pretty awful stuff about Doug. And I thought to myself, I saw Doug had called Zach the C word. And I don't know why he would do that. I have no idea. I guess because Zach criticized Kickstarter, which he does. I mean, Zach always criticizes Kickstarter because Kickstarter kind of kicked his project. And famously, Zach is choosing not to support Kickstarter. Zach made a video about that, and Doug TenNapel seemed to take that personally. I'm not sure why he took that personally, but he did. He said Kickstarter platformed Earthworm Jim, and I made $37,000. So this, Zach is acting kind of, see you next Tuesday. 'Cause I don't like that word. I know I'm not. I can't say that word, but he's just like he's acting, C-ish. And I thought that was pretty interesting. I don't know why somebody would say that about Zach. But then I said, you know what? Not today, Satan. Remember when Zach used to say that? Not today, Satan. And he walked away from. I walked away from Twitter to spend some time with my family, and now somebody alerted me to this. And I don't know what to say anymore. I'm going to bring in comic skaters here. Let's get Adam. Let's get Micah. Let's get Cecil. Let's get Rob. And let's get Wenger in here. Full house.
Good evening.
Hey. Hello.
Hey.
Yeah.
Are we talking about that video that I just saw?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I didn't really know what to do about it. I kind of...
That was jacked up, man.
I think you have the right idea. All right, so you want to explain, Ethan? I don't think you want to play the video because even there's a child's voice in or something. You don't want to even play the video. We want to describe what's in the video.
I'll play the video. Mike posted the video. I don't.
He's apparently proud of it.
All right, just so people know what's going on, you play the video and people understand it is a little bit stunning. Even for Mike.
Well, let me justify what Mike did first of all. Cecil and I were live streaming last night, and Cecil and I did a marathon live stream, 6 hours long. Nearly killed my channel, right, Cecil?
Yes, I did everything I could.
Cecil ruined it for everyone.
We did a whole running bit about people who do these like for the troops, Indiegogo, like buy 10 copies of my book and I'll send them to the troops. So we did a whole bit about that. And we, as we do, we go too far. And I said the people who do that are war profiteers. Or maybe Cecil said that first, but it was a great joke and we kind of ran with it. Cecil is selling flasks for the troops. I compared him to Oscar Schindler. And it was a joke. Obviously, it was a joke. This is the thing. It was done to make people laugh. And I think it made me laugh anyway. I thought it was hilarious. It didn't make Cecil laugh. It's been a long time since I've made Cecil laugh.
I laughed.
Okay, good.
On the inside.
I think Mike took that seriously, even though I think that joke was mostly aimed at Cecil. Mike took that seriously as if we were really calling like people like Doug TenNapel, who sells for the troops, war profiteers. It was a joke. I mean, you can't get much more silly than that. And we were making it very clear that that was a joke.
Yeah, it was more gooping on him for being a showy asshole and not even thanking the people who actually paid for the books. 30 people bought the thing at $240, and he's like, well, he's doing this. I'm doing this. No. Fucking thank the people that paid, dum-dum.
Yeah, sure. Unless it's, who knows? I don't know the circumstances of, what Doug did. I don't care. It's none of my business. But it's whatever it is. If we can make it funny on a live stream, we do. And then somebody let me know that Mike posted this an hour ago. This is alarming. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I gotta take it back immediately. And hey, Vinny T, I see you in the waiting room. I got 6 people in here, pal. Sorry.
You get no thing.
We're loaded up. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at this, and then here we go.
Disturbing content warning.
Yeah. All right.
It doesn't want to quite burn right.
Hey,
Maybe I need it in a better angle here.
Hey, it's my book. It's mine.
There we go. That's a good angle.
No, it's my book. It's mine.
That's all right.
Oh.
A little bit. It doesn't.
Mike is the.
Yeah. So whatever comedy meme he went is fucking gone out the window when the kid is crying in the back room. My book. No. To make it disturbing, and the fact that at least if you're gonna put this up, don't put the sound on of a kid crying that you're burning his book.
Yeah, Mike, you're a fucking asshole. Like seriously,
It's really tough to hear. Like,
fuck you. Fuck this guy.
If he hates Ethan and wants to burn his copy of Ethan's book, fine. But why are you burning your kid's book?
Torture. Yeah, no, he's torturing his son to own Ethan. Way to go, Dad.
I don't know.
Like a package of comics, but Mike just burned them as well.
I made a comment that said that, with just some flowery words to say like, lo, and the Lord said, burneth thy son's books, so that if Doug might shareth his email list with you. So I don't know if this was a show for Doug, but this looks like looks like somebody that's very, very frustrated and a little bit not in control of what they're doing.
I'm worried. I'm worried about his kid. I thought Mike had his own copy of the book, but I guess his kid had it. He burned his kid's copy.
Well, maybe that he had a couple extra copies, and the kid. How does the kid know property? Like if it's a Cyberfrog one book.
Well,
like,
the kid is saying, "Look, listen to this.
It doesn't want to quite burn right.
It doesn't."
Maybe I need it in a better angle here.
Hey, it's my book. It's mine.
There we go. That's a good angle.
What really gets me, he's ignoring.
Mike's like, it's okay. He says it's all right to his kid. His kid's like, no, it's mine. It's my book.
Like what the f? Like you take money from Eden, now you're burning your fucking kid's book. Like what the fuck is with this guy?
I got a copy. I don't have too many left. I got some left. I get a copy. I'll send over that. I know this is going to end up getting burned too, but
yeah, well, that's the thing. Like you do anything for that family, and then somehow they're going to turn you into the bad guy, dude. This is what sucks is that there's literally nothing that can be done here because Mike is being a fucking douchebag. It's like, look, like. I mean, what I don't understand is this, and I'm sorry, I'm a little shocked at all this. What I don't understand is this: is that Mike has his own channel, 5,000 subscribers, and all this other stuff going on, and he could take the time to just build his own brand and completely ignore everything that we're doing. Like, I don't spend all of my time worrying about all the people that are like threatening to sue me or whatever. I don't give a shit. Like who fucking cares? So the fact that he cannot live without you is like a brokenhearted ex-girlfriend. The fact that he just can't get over it shows a massive character flaw. And then now this, like, dude, that's your fucking children. Like, don't drag them into your online beefs. Focus on making your Project Magapedia, whatever the fuck. Just fuck off. Jesus
It's
Christ.
really tough, man. Like I'm both outraged and like speechless at the same time. Like, couldn't imagine doing that to your own kid.
They're saying Mike is a Democrat in the chat. I think that actually makes sense. That's why he's making that cringy comic, is to actually make people not vote for Trump. It's like an inside job.
I don't know, man.
And how does that make you feel, Ethan? 'Cause it's your book.
Well, it seems like Ethan is really disturbed by this. Am I correct?
Yeah, like
yeah.
I think it's cool that kids like Cyberfrog. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a positive.
That's
And
what
yeah,
you want.
Ethan can send another copy, and Mike is not going to burn another copy. This is tantrum behavior. This is frustrated behavior. This is something where somebody he loses control of himself, and he's like, you know what? He's just looking for things to change. And there are people that when they get really frustrated, they act out in anger. They might break things. They might even hurt themselves. People do that. I'm not talking about killing themselves. I'm just talking about like people, punch themselves and things like that. So who knows? But this is just someone like that. He just lost his temper and he wanted to make this comment. I think he also doesn't really understand that if Ethan makes a joke in a video, it's not, it's just a joke. It's not going to have lasting perpetual impact. It's how he responds. If he makes a big deal out of it, then then it could be a problem. Like this could make him look like a jerk to a lot of people.
Well, burning things has traditionally turned out very bad for Mike, so he should probably just stay away from fires altogether.
Yeah, I'm sending another book. I'll package it up. I'll send it out tomorrow. I'll draw a little sketch of Cyberfrog in there. Cyberfrog's strong.
Awesome.
Sure.
Awesome.
Everything's okay. Mike, whatever, if you're watching, I know you are. Whatever problems you have with me, please. It's like, don't do that, and don't let your kids see you do that either. I don't. I know you got a lot of kids. I understand that. I wouldn't say anything about your fatherhood skills, but that was awful. And then please don't do that in front of your kids, man. They don't need to see any of this. It's that stuff leaves lasting impressions. Corey Lee, thanks for $10. He says that dumb callow jack off excused it by saying his kid has special needs.
That was the kid wait, is that the kid that's special needs?
Yeah, for fuck's sake, Mike. Yo, how deep of a hole can we throw this guy away in? Mike Chromium came in today, though, so thank you, Ethan. Oh, thank you, Corey.
Lucky guy.
Well, I don't think we need to throw him in anything because he's throwing himself rather quickly. Like, and my kid has special needs. That means that it's going to stick with him longer, you moron.
Well, there is one good thing that
man.
happened. Well, one really amazing, great thing that happened the last 24 hours, and that is Cash Grab broke $100,000, which is a Comicsgate miracle.
Yes.
Well earned. Well earned.
Oh, that's great, Cecil. Congratulations. Yeah, that was good. I don't know. I don't want to promote any comics tonight. I'm just not feeling up to it. I wanted to just say that that video, if it was meant to upset me, it did. And I'm not even going to lie about it. That really did upset me. You're free to burn my comics if you want to, but I'm hoping that you don't do stuff like that in front of your kids and they don't see that and they don't get upset, because having a special needs kid is a gift. And that's it. I got to go, guys. I'll see you.
Thanks, everybody.